Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train, the not 4 a.m. edition. Can you believe that? My god. It is 7:50 p.m. Wow. That's not 4 a.m. What the hell? Yeah, I was feeling a little, is hell an okay word? Hold on real quick. I gotta see if I need to throw this recording out. Let me check. One sec. Bear with me. I gotta go to the monetization settings and see if I'm allowed to say that. Yeah, okay, I am. Alright, just making sure. I don't have to throw this take out. Whew. It's been longer than 30 seconds, I can swear now. No. Anyway, yeah, not 4 a.m. Let's get to it. I'm not actually sure how much I swear in these videos because I don't really know how much I swear in general. I feel like it's not a lot, but there's an amount. There's a non-zero amount of swearing in these videos, but it usually takes a little longer. Oh yeah, we're not melting today. All right, we're Shardtail Queen today, right? Last episode was Rector. I mean, imagine if I open. Oh, that would be unfortunate. But we are in fact Shardtail Queen. Imagine if I started this and then went, oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be melting today. No, it's okay. Anyway, as we're getting into it here, yeah, just don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's all I gotta tell you today. I'm gonna I say that and then I'm about to tell you more. I'm gonna hopefully use the fact that I'm recording this video now to sneak in another video after the stream. That's the idea. So I'm gonna record this now a little earlier than normal, and then I will hopefully have something else. I got some videos on the back burner. I got some Noita coming up. I got some Slay the Spire coming up. This will be the first video because it is Sunday today. It should be anyway. So I got Noita, I got Slay the Spire coming up this week, and who knows what else. Probably just gonna record more of that stuff. All right. Without any further ado, let us begin. Plating Seal Daedalus, Shadow Arcus, Sap Seraph, we're Exile Red, Exile Blue, Molting Imp, Whiplash, and Tiresome Climb. Last episode was Blue Red, and now we're Exile Red, Exile Blue, which is kind of interesting to see it flip like that. So Exploding Candle is okay, but I think that we shouldn't need it. Let's think about this for a second. I guess Lightstone Casing doesn't do a ton in this clan combo. Let me take a quick look at the logbook here. I want to look at the spells for red. So I just want to look through these, and I want to knock off or make a note of, I suppose, each spell that I think is good to have Lightstone Casing with. Casing? Yeah. Real quick transition over to Mike Tyson. So we got Alloy of the Ancients. This becomes free instead of 1 energy with double stack, which is okay. You can do some other stuff like remove, consume, holdover, -1, something like that, but that's unlikely. What else? Branding Right is 1. You can give it 2 -1s and double stack. It's really hard to give this card double stack right now because of the the change to it. Branding Right now, like, it'll cost 2 energy for 40 armor, which isn't great. So Branding Right is 1. Inflame is like, probably not. I'd probably not even do this. And then Inferno and Last Stand and Reinforce and One Horns and Ritual of Battle. So like all of the 3-cost cards gain benefit from this. Ritual of Battle is the one that's really interesting. The rest of these are rares, and they're niche rares. Like Last Stand is kind of niche. But I don't think we're moving towards Rage, so it's really just One Horns. And like One Horns, Reinforce, and Branding Right, but if I'm going to be planning One Horns, I'm not going to plan Branding Right. Okay, and then in Melting, real quick, this one's going to be even shorter. None of these. Intent on Death you can make free with Holdover if we end up in something related to that. And Mortal Entrapment, and the rest of these are whatever. Okay, I'm going to go Exploding Candle. I feel like there's not a good enough payout to warrant not taking it. It's probably going to save us at least once or twice. It'll save us a lot of damage. Hey, Imperialist. So this is, if I had known this was Imperialist, I probably would not have picked Exploding Candle, but, you know. If I was shown Imperialist or Rally there, I was going to pick Rally. But it's okay. With the Exploding Candle and the 2 Molting Imps, I feel, and the Queen's Implings. I think it should be okay. I think it should be fine to take this trial. It's super strange as a whole. A very weird start with Exploding Candle and this Queen. But if we get past... Also, this is your big payoff for taking Exploding Candle right here. We get to do things like Train Steward Wicklash, and that clears the floor, for example. Play Queen up here. But if we get through Daedalus and we pick up Rally, we're probably looking pretty good. Or if we get a Welder Helper, we're looking pretty good. Either way, there's 2 outs that make me go, yeah, we're not looking too bad here. So we'll see what we get. Maybe we can even try some sort of a reform-based plan. Like, we don't need Endless, for example, but maybe we can pick up like a draft and do something cute with that. I don't know. The world truly is our oyster. Kind of messed this up by playing those imps, but that's okay. We have a lot of choices for how we're gonna go about this one. I wonder if I tiresome climb this Train Steward. He'll have 1 dazed, but he'll get a few rounds in. But probably not. I think I would rather, yeah. So I want to reform and hit that Train Steward in here. Okay, understandable. Expected outcome. We'll be fine. We're now like out of the risk of death, and the risk of death was already pretty low. Although this isn't great. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Cool. We take those. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. Did you see that? Wait, watch that back and confirm this for me, because I'm pretty sure I just saw... Did that imp not trigger Exploding Candle? Because it... Oh, we're gonna have to watch that. I think that imp might not have triggered Exploding Candle. Huh. I'll take imp in a box. I'd prefer this were Welder Helper, but this is okay. And I mean, Draft isn't crazy here. Draft isn't the worst. I'm gonna give this a try. In the worst case, Draft is like adding another Molting Imp with a few downsides, and in the higher, like there's a world where we just shift away from Queen, basically. Large Stone Rage 7 and plus 10. Yeah, okay. Oh, but there's a big Sludge here too. Oh, wow. What an interesting 2-unit choice. Big Sludge is like nuts here, isn't he? With Burning Candle and some imps. He seems insanely good. But then we could also do Lady of the Reformed and then just play like Draft Lady of the Reformed plan. I'm gonna go Big Sludge. This seems really good. Especially since we can roll this shop for multi-strike. What's it gonna be? Okay, Quick is fine. Burnout 1 is good as well on a Molting Imp. Actually, probably put it on a Queen's Impling. It's weird because our actual Queen is just kind of worthless. I think I do. Every unit with Burnout is now like a Molting Imp, and a Molting Imp is pretty good. Our Queen, I guess, is just gonna sit on the sidelines for a while. She'll maybe get to do something about this. I'm fine with taking this trial, I think. Oh, and take a look. Yeah, there's definitely a good reason to. Max damage from this trial is 13. We should take at the most 9, but a lot of times we take 0 here as well. Yeah, like when we pull this Queen's Impling, for example. I think I am gonna bench Shardtail Queen, actually. Because I can get a lot of harvest by just playing Sludge Imp up here. It seems better. He's gonna get a lot of play. And then she can just chill down here. Our champion on this run is not Shardtail Queen right now, it's Big Sludge. Turning Big Sludge into my champion? Question mark, exclamation mark. You'll never believe this run. And then we like circle Big Sludge, and then I like point in the thumbnail there's an arrow pointing to him and then an X through Shardtail Queen. Something like that. Let me know what you think. I'm still workshopping it. I don't want this Molting Imp alive, so what we want to do is we want to ascend and then primitive mold back the Queen's Impling, who will then die from this 12 damage. Oh, it doesn't die. Whoops. It's still, like, it's actually still fine. Yeah, it doesn't make a big difference now that I look at it. I took 2 damage when I shouldn't have. That's my mistake. I should not have taken that 2. My bad, my bad. I don't lose much else for that, but taking that 2 damage isn't ideal. We just throw Train Stewards away. But I don't want to throw too many of them away, actually. Yeah, I want the pool to mostly have 1 space units in it that can chump and just like die easily. But yeah, oh my god, he has a... This guy might one-shot High Priest. Ooh, buddy. I've made this Queen's Impling too strong. This unit is now too powerful. What do I even say? I guess I shouldn't. It doesn't matter. The big sludge is at how much rage? 152. Okay. I think we're good. I think that we're good here. We'll just let him kill him in 1 hit. That's a big sludge. Imagine if the more rage Big Sludge had, the bigger he got. I wonder if you could do that in a mod. That would be kind of fun to make. Welder Helper is really good here. And I think I like Molten Encasement. More 1-space units to feed in the Big Sludge grinder seems good. This is a viable strategy. Of just a bunch of Burnout 1 units that get reformed and give a nice little effect while protecting Big Sludge while he scales and he just clobbers everything. I think that this is really solid. I have to be aware of my Shardtail Queen. I have to be very aware of her not ever like taking kills from Big Sludge. Things need to be dying on Sludges for, and we're gonna search hard for multi-strike here. Endless is good. Which one do we want Endless on? That's a tough question. I think it's Molten Encasement. Molten Encasement, and then we look for Burnout 1 on it, right? And then we just kind of chill, and we just go insane. Then we can roll... perfect shop here is Multi-Strike and Burnout 1. We got the Burnout 1. It's good enough. Large Stone, whatever. I don't want to give him 2 Multi-Strikes. I think health is fine. But it kind of feels like a waste. Let's take a look at the caverns first. Ah. Damn, this is a run that you can do so much dumb shit on. What the fuck? This is a Thunderdome run. Like, this is actually a run that you could... This could be taking Seraph to the Thunderdome too, if I was thinking about it. If we had Endless Burnout 1 on this Welder Helper, I could just ×5 it here, and then we just stack so much armor on Queen that the run ends. You play 3 imps per turn, she does 60 to everything. And then that becomes 90. Yo, that's like... That's a shame. That's a missed opportunity right there. Oh well. I'll just do another Molten Encasement. I'm gonna ×1 it and not ×5 it. There's nothing I can do with 5 of them. 2 of them is the max. And if I play 2 Molten Encasements every turn in front of Big Sludge, we win. If we give him Multi-Strike, we definitely win. So that's all we have to look for now is Multi-Strike and the run's over. So yeah, I always feel good about runs. I'm gonna remove 1 card here. It's gonna be Train Steward. Train Steward, remove first here because it clogs up the primitive mold pipeline, but that doesn't matter that much. Runs where I'm talking about, okay, we can kill Seraph if we get this and this, like this shop upgrade kills Seraph at Daedalus, it's a good sign. Oh, this is gonna be a slaughter. It's a shame I can't play both of these. I guess I just put him up here. No, I want the extra space, actually. Shardtail Queen can go vibe up here. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. For the enemies. It's gonna be pretty nice for us, though. Oof, God. He scales so fast. It's ridiculously fast. If I put this in front, there's a chance that he doesn't get this kill now, which is interesting as well. Because the rage doesn't go... So it's plus 10 per unit death. If I play a Fledgling Imp in front, it dies, and then the Molten Encasement does not die, so he gets plus 10. Molten Encasement hits for 5, he does 28, but he'll have another 3 rage. You know what? It probably doesn't matter. I think that it's right to not play Fledgling Imp here because there's a possibility that it will stop me from getting the kill, but I think Queen's Impling should be fine. It's at 35, he'll be at 28 at least, plus Queen's... Yeah, this is fine. Okay, just sneak a little extra rage in there, why not? And I'll throw a welder here. I've been having a lot of these runs where it's like a single unit does all of the work lately. And they're good, they're fun. Come watch Big Sludge just crunch an entire ecosystem here. There will be no survivors. Throw the Wicklash here, just because why not? Give this unit an extra 10 attack in case he ever gets to take a swing. God, Big Sludge scales so fast. Now, of course, Forge Disciple does get to sneak on by here, which is something that I knew was going to happen, and it doesn't matter that much. It's a shame, and also we can still catch it with imps. Making my decisions faster than I can even, like, speak them out to you. But I also ascended the Disciple Protector here. I should probably slow down, you know, take a deep breath, maybe take a chill pill here. But it's like a foregone conclusion, kind of. I don't know, it's kind of cocky for me to say something like that, but look at this Sludge. He has 4 stealth and 70 rage. He's 80 rage. He's big. It's pretty over. Just like across the board. There's not really a great world where... There's no way. Daedalus can never defeat this. Even without the stealth, Daedalus loses this. We hit like mad in those shops. Now the only thing that we have to worry about is double heavies. I could throw Transcendent in here just for fun. It's fine, but I don't think I need it. Yeah, I don't want any of these. I don't think Bounty Stalker is worth it here. Okay. I don't really need much. I can take Wickless Tycoon for money, actually. I can just put him on the floor with Shardtail Queen. The two of them together will chunk down excess heavies that might run off, and also he can get a little extra money from units dying. Or I can take space and then we can get so much money out of this. Man, we make a lot of money if I pick Tycoon and take space, right? A floor of Sludge, Tycoon, Molten Encasement, just go into town, wipe. That's like... We would get 5 gold for every unit in the combat, more or less. Which is a lot. That's a lot of gold. But I have to take space for it, which I do not like. And there's no way that they can fit together and still get the backline clears. So I think it's wrong. I don't think we need it, basically. We don't need that much money. It's cool to think about, but we don't need all that money. Probably going to be a draw energy sort of run. We're going to take draw first, and then probably take energy at Val. Go left. I'll take removals. We just need to thin this thing out. Also, Pyre health is good, because the only thing that can be problematic is taking damage from heavies. Right now, backline is settled. It's mostly settled. Yeah, Boon of the Blacksmith is good as well. Same thing. No rally, which is a shame. But Imperialist too. She's just gonna sit on the floor, on a floor on her own. I think I'm gonna keep her above Big Sludge. Guess we'll see. Spike's 4, huh? I'm feeling pretty good about this. We're gonna take some curses, but that's okay. 1 second. My headphone battery has died. Please hold. I am going to grab a new one. Don't worry, I don't even have to leave my desk for this. Within arm's reach. Because this happens every couple of days. I wonder how many batteries I would have gone through if I didn't have rechargeable batteries for these headphones. The number probably comes out to roughly a lot. What's in my imp in a box? Okay. So we're gonna take some curses here, and that's okay with me. Alternatively, I could just play Queen and let her do all of the killing. That is interesting. So Big Sludge is always going here. Let's just start with that. I'm okay with taking a curse every turn, I think. I don't think it matters all that much. Put this imp in the reform pile as well. Yeah, okay. I think that that's the best way to go about that. If I had drawn a Molting Imp that turn, I would have played bottom floor. However, I did not. I am very happy that I took Exploding Candle. There was definitely, it was something that I wasn't 100% sold on, but it has proven to be very good. Oh yeah, and we get this with Collector too. Okay. Like, Exploding Candle with... Like, it seems like it's going to be worse because we don't have dregs to make use of it, but what we do have is a bunch of imps, which are just absolutely killing it for us here. Now, I am going to be letting this Cliff Guardian pass, it looks like. And that's okay, I wanted to put the armor down anyway, and he won't get past, he'll die to the Queen. It's one missed rage, but that's fine. That won't be a big deal. And once we get multi-strike, it's all over. A little scary on that Molten Encasement timing, but you know what? All that matters is that we got there. Doesn't really matter how or when. We got there. And now we just cruise through this combat. No damage taken. Is this a combat without double heavies? No, it's the next wave, right? This wave has... No, there isn't. Huh. There's no double heavies on this combat. Interesting. The curses are meant to, I guess, act as a makeup for that. Huh. It doesn't matter. Just ascend him. We get more points this way. I need to, I guess, look at the combats on floor 4 and see which ones have double heavies and which ones do not. Oh my god, it's Gurg's Goad. I have 0 demons. Are you kidding me? It's Gurg's Goad. Oh. 25 gold. It's tragic. It's just tragic. You hate to see it. Imp in a Box did well, but we don't need to take more of them. I don't need to add anything else. Like, these 3 cards are fine, but none of them have to be here. I guess Branding Right's kind of nice, but I shouldn't need it. 30 health should be plenty. Oh, Remnant Host is pretty nice. It's a huge damage boost. This is a card that's worth taking. If we draw Remnant Host on the first 2 turns, it just gets our boy rolling so fast. He starts cruising. I'm just gonna keep looking for that multi-strike. There it is. Alright. Cool. I don't need any spell upgrades, so we can look for the Fabled double multi-strike for fun. From this point, though, the run is pretty over. It's pretty much done. It's just kind of, I have to figure out what cards are not useful now. They're all reasonable in their own right. I think Draft is the worst one. Since I just took Remnant Host, I'm going to remove Draft. They kind of fill the same purpose. Energy... Energy for what, though? It lets me take double draw. I guess that's okay. I can take this and then remove the shards, and I have 4 energy and 2 draw. That seems fine. Or I can leave the shards in. I don't need the energy, but it doesn't hurt that much to take these 2 shards, since our deck is 25 cards right now. Now it's 20. Oh, it's 20. It was 24? Huh. Now it's 26, either way. And then I can just cut those out if I really feel like they're a nuisance. Nothing goes by. And if it does, like, here's the thing. We have 108 health. The Heaven's Seal Trial risks, like, it risks maybe 24 damage, which 24 damage in just our absolute nightmare situations is a risk I'm willing to take. I don't want to play this Queen's Impling here, actually. I want to leave the space open. I'm not 100% certain on if that's good or not, but it feels like it's good to leave the space open. Yeah, okay. I guess what I should have done is I should have put it down here. Okay. Try to remember that for the future. I think I actually want to just get this welder helper off the floor now. So I'll just send him up to be sacrificed. Grind him up. Thank you, Molting Imp, by the way. Another clean save by your good friend Molting Imp. Hero of our time. Now you do 10 here. So this is of course our big damage that is threatened. This big tank boy. I play this here, I believe. God, he gets a lot of armor off of that though. But it's probably fine. Like, it's probably fine. I'm really not that worried about it. Like, I knew this guy was going to pose a threat, and I took the trial anyway. I think that it would have been a little better for me to play Queen's Impling, but that's okay. I thought that this was going to let... Oh, because they don't burn out in time. I see, I see. I understand why I took that damage there. That is my mistake. I thought that they were going to... I thought that playing Remnant Host meant that they would burn out. I needed to play the Remnant Host in front, maybe? There was a way to not take so much there. But, too late now. And you goes here. Push 6 through. I can do something like this. And then, yeah, we'll take 4 hits. So I took the 24 in our worst case, and I'm still okay with that. I can add 5 more damage to that. Doesn't matter, but it's still worth doing. Like, our worst case happened and we took the 24. Or was it a little more? I don't know. Oh no, it was less because of the Pyre attack. Right, it was 18. Cool. Thank you, Pyre attack. So, honestly, it's fine. I don't mind taking that damage, truly. We just stack our stealth now and let the rage build. But when you're high on health like that, you get to make decisions like that and go, yeah, it's okay. The worst case is all you really have to do is you have to be able to identify when your worst case is you die and when your worst case is you take an acceptable amount of damage. And that's what this combat was and that trial was. 3 rage, sure. 18 damage for Scorching Restraints is fine. We're very rich on Pyre health, and we're gonna kind of snowball. So I think that that's worth. Gonna go ahead and just skip everything. And I mean, realistically I should go to removals, but I promised you we could look for double multi-strike for fun. So I will do that. Also, Endless is kind of nice, I guess. Oh, Melting Spout's bad. It's funny because if I didn't hit this burnout one, Melting Spout would be nuts here, but since I did, it's just bad. Votive Key is okay. It's weird, but it's fine. Yeah, it's weird, but it's fine. For the most part, this does very little, because I'm just going to be playing a unit with Endless anyway, and sometimes I get to squeeze a little value out of an imp. If I pull Endless here, it's really nice, basically. Ah, never mind. Or not Endless, sorry. If I pull Burnout 1 it was what I meant to say. Burnout 1 onto a Welder Helper could get some pretty cool value. It'd be kind of cute with Votive Key, anyway. But instead, we just got the second multi-strike, which is fun. Maybe not for the enemies, but you know. They're not supposed to be having fun right now. Ah. So I can't take Locket. I guess I just take Railforger's Hammer. It's fine. Doesn't matter that much. The problem with the History of the World is I only ever want to set my Big Sludge on the middle floor currently because I want the queen above him. Just so that she's like not in the way in any way. I wish I could remove my queen from this run, actually. Like unironically, if I could remove any card from this run, what's the most useless card here? It's my champion. She's really not gonna contribute much. Play bottom floor here if I get a card to kill these enemies. Never mind, I do not play bottom floor here. Do I play bottom floor here? They'll have one... Nah, nah, it's fine. We can deal with the curses. We have 5 energy. Lost space mid floor, so it's like nothing changed. I don't even bother killing these, I just throw imps away up here. Press enter. I know I can kill them, but the first 4 kills I think are the most important. Once we get past those first couple of kills and he starts crushing, oh god. Hey, what the heck is this? This isn't right. Oh well. We can save a curse at least. He's only taking 10 damage, which isn't that big of a deal. It's kind of good too, because he doesn't take, or we don't take any curses here from the shard. It shouldn't matter. It's all more or less over as soon as we draw into our tombs. Oh, hello, Transcendent. What do I do with this hand? Like, what am I doing with this? I can put Welder Helper down, I guess, but he's kinda awkward. Play Transcendent endlessly. There's a bunch of things that I can do. What should I do here? I don't know. I'm gonna open Primitive Mold. Endless Molting Imp? Okay. I'll do this. It's fine. I don't really want to play Remnant Host here. Like, I don't want to play any of these cards. I really just want to play my Tombs, huh? As this run goes further and further, I'm realizing that all that I really need to be doing is playing those Tombs. I guess I just don't need to worry about anything else. I'll just play this. He's basically acting as a stealth tomb right now without the effect of adding stealth. I'll just throw stuff away, it doesn't matter. Right, at this point it's more or less done. I can stack some armor on the queen, I guess, as a fallback plan. Nothing happens here. Nothing goes wrong. This goes wrong sometimes, but even this isn't that big of a deal. I'm gonna go ahead and let this imp go. Put these up here. Let all of that go. The Daze Shard is actually kind of a counter to our run, but because he can't Daze Shard every turn, there's no real risk. Like, if there was a Daze Shard on this turn, it would be really bad. Put this here. But yeah, ultimately I don't really have to do much from this point other than play my Tombs. If he dazes mid-floor again, it's sad. Nah, we're fine. We're gaining 4 armor per turn. I just got invited to a League of Legends game. That is unfortunate. Let me mute the client before someone sends a message. Please hold. There we go. Forgot I left League open. I forgot that I have to like actually check if things are silenced because it's not 4 AM and people are awake. My mistake. That wasn't you getting invited to a game of League of Legends, don't worry. It was myself. End turn. We're done. Like, this run is over. 270 times 3 with 9 stealth kills the world. Look at that. Look at him do it to him. I love Big Sludge's hat. This is truly, like, if I were to have had a little more foresight, this could be a 3-card run. You could... I could remove everything but these Molten Encasements and Big Sludge, and this run would win. Huh. I could have tried to do that, actually. That could have been fun. So now I just take draw. I also just want to point out the unbelievable event rolls here. By the way, real quick, I just want to point out that we got energy event and space event. So all we needed to take was draw. Just to add to the absolute busted nature of this run, I'm gonna toss these Vengeful Shards. I don't need them. I don't need 5 energy. 4 is plenty for this run. In our absolute... because all of the important cards in this deck in total add up to 4 cost. Oof. And that kills everything with Exploding Candle. Exploding Candle is so good. Every time I try to rationalize myself off of Exploding Candle, oh, well, Exploding Candle isn't that good here because etc, etc, etc. This shit's insane. It's just nuts. It's out of control. I could have taken Hell's Banners too. Ah, yes. I wish I hadn't clicked on this so I could just have like Queen at level 2, because I could have just skipped this. She can go up to 50-80, that would be a little too cocky. But realistically I could have just never upgraded my Queen. I do not take the Spikes Trial here. It is not correct to. The Spikes Trial is definitely not good. That is middle floor again, losing space? Come on, mid floor. How are you gonna do me to it? How are you gonna do it to me like this? Twice in a row. Crack this bad boy open. Ultimate Pyre Chomper. Take the Endless Pyre Chomper. That's kind of fun. And then I ascend to you. Okay. It's interesting because this is a combat that is notoriously bad for a run. This is, in my opinion, this is the most difficult combat on this floor that you can see. And even with that being the case, I still feel pretty good overall. It's a shame that I'm not going to catch this Gilded Wing. I can throw this Molting Imp here, actually. Really close to getting that kill. But it takes a little bit to get him scaling here. This is a combat that is, it's really difficult, but the risk is relatively low. The overall, I guess I should have put my Endless here. Oh well. Need him in front. Oh yeah, it's like this, it's fine. I play these units up here. But yeah, the overall rate at which you need to scale damage to get through this combat is unmatched. I think that this combat's turn 2 is the the fastest scaling turn 2 in the game, right? You have to be able to push to wipe this floor. You have to be able to do, or at least to kill the front enemies, right? You have to do 115 and 190, which is a lot of damage. You gotta scale fast here. And not every deck can do that. But the big counter to that is this combat is really low damage output. The reason that I don't find this combat to be that bad. Hey, why did playing that cause the entire floor to die? Hold on, that's really interesting. Oh, because of its 11 damage. Oh, because it kills the Steel Wings. Wow. I did not respect that. 11 damage. Alright. And now we have scale. Cool. Like, we're never under a big threat here. It only really goes against you if you have no way to scale and your run breaks down here. Which has happened to me, of course. It's something that's very easy to have happen to you. Where you get bogged down by all the curses, you get no way to kill the front enemies, and you just get kind of overwhelmed. But at the same time, there's a bunch of little tricks you can pull. Rooting enemies is a lot stronger, ascending is really good, and descending is really good because it nullifies one of the enemies, right? Lots of little tricks you can pull to get out of it here. But yeah, we got there. It was a little close though, it was a little scary, I'll admit it. But ultimately we got there. It's a really interesting combat. I think that each of the 4-7 combats are cool in their own right. I don't need anything else on this run. You can make your case for Engulfed in Smoke, but I don't want it. I do think that each combat on this floor offers a different challenge. I feel like 4-7 is one of the best balanced in terms of the difficulty of the combats. I'm gonna go removals, I guess. Have I taken a single spell upgrade this run? I don't think I saw any magic shops, did I? Did I see any? No, I think I avoided them all. Huh. I'm gonna go right for 2 removals. Sketches. Great way to lose the run right there. Remove 2. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the primitive molds. The cards that we're playing every turn are Molten Encase. It really does not matter. I'm pretty sure that this beats Seraph, as is. Sure, we can get really big Ember numbers. That sounds fun. Do nothing with it, but I'll have it. Burn out 1 for Welder Helper, sure. That is actually a nice upgrade. It's basically the only thing we could find at this stage of the game that is an increase in power for the deck. It's a very niche increase. It's like, if I draw Welder Helper turn 1 before I draw the Stealth Tombs, then Welder Helper is now a lot more playable. But either way, it's top 4, or it's middle 4 again, huh? Interesting. Got the space, and then it was just mid-floor space loss every time anyway. I'm gonna try playing bottom 4 here, I think. I feel like it's good. Maybe not. Yeah, I feel like he can scale faster. I don't think it matters that much. I did want him to take the Endless, by the way. I don't want Endless on the Molting Imp because I want to draw through this deck quicker. Put Queen up here and just throw these Imps out. You're at so you're at 165. Put this here. An extra 10. You can come pretty close to killing them, but not quite. Alright. But we kind of get scaling a little faster. I don't know, it doesn't matter that much to me. I don't think it's a huge difference either way. I just I wanted to not play on the short floor. That's all. That's truly all. I wanted to not play on the short floor for 1 combat. And mission accomplished. We did it. Put this tomb up here. There is a good reason to put that tomb up there, by the way. It's so that if Seraph puts a 15-3 up there, we can still kill it. That way we can keep our score intact. Look at this. My god. He's a genius. Do they spawn with the sap? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I also forgot to even... Not really forgot, but it's hard to check since Queen is kind of useless on this run. On the whole, does the burnout effect trigger on Sacrifice? Take a look at the start where I pointed that out and tell me if you think that it actually did. Oh, they do come in with the sap, but they have Scorching Restraints, which counteracts it. Interesting. But yeah, from here we're cruising. You know the drill. The run's over. Look at all this energy. My god. Look at it all. Just get an extra 10 energy every turn. How did I have 16 there, by the way? Did I have 16 on that turn? How did I have 16 on that turn? Where did all that energy come from? I'm not sure. We'll take our extra damage. I might take a hit here. Alright, we're fine. But yeah. Man, this is a good run. This is a run that just absolutely hit out of control. The big Sludge, I took that draft, and I was interested with that draft. I was like, oh man, there's some pretty cool and interesting pathways I can see myself trying to take here with this draft. But specifically with Lady of the Reformed and Primitive Mold, I was interested, and also the +10, right? I was thinking we would do a plan where we just reform Lady of Reformed and draft over and over again while Shardtail Queen keeps them at bay. And then, yeah, big Sludge. Yeah, we got big Sludge in one of the best big Sludge setups I've seen. We hit like crazy on big Sludge. That was disgusting. One of the higher scoring runs, however, not going to be a high score because of no trial on floor 7, unfortunately. But that trial would have killed me. spikes on a multi-strike 3 unit with 30 health is not a great idea. 40,000 though is a pretty high score overall. What a good run. Thank you, Big Sludge. I turned Big Sludge into my champion. You're never gonna believe this run, my god. And also, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, do not forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.